Hello, my Cancer friends. Let's get to your reading for the week of March 13th to the 19th and see what Spirit and the Universe has in store for you today. While I'm shuffling, remember, if this does not resonate with you, move on. Do not own it if it's not meant for you. Leave it to someone else. With that said, let's get going. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. I would truly appreciate it. And as we spoke, unusually, the cards went flying, so I'm going to go with what flew out because that's an important message. Spirit usually says, hey, this is what's needed to be said. Let's go with that. The first card that flew out is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a great energy. The Nine of Cups is saying, you know what? You've been putting, it's interesting because you have upside down Five of Cups is your overall energy for the reading, but again, your reading energy is that Nine of Cups, and so that pessimism, the five upside down Five of Cups is like the pessimism is over. It's, it's like now it's time to look for the bright side, and you're looking at the bright side, and I love that because as you look at the bright side, now you're seeing the benefits, and you're starting to get happy. You're starting to see the rewards, and you're loving it. Then we also see the Sun card. So as you continue down this week, you will see that this feeling of happiness, this feeling that you are finally seeing the benefit of what it is that you have been putting in, it is really coming through to you very hard, and I love this. Now the next thing I got for you is the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is that new energy, and it's wonderful too because again, when we're breaking out of, we broke out of the pessimism, which was the negative upside down five. Then we were into the Nine of Cups, which is your energy again, which is you coming into a happier, more joyful space. The Sun card is let the sun shine in. It's that embracing energy. It is the energy that's saying, that all things are starting to grow and things are happening for you. And then the Ace of Swords is that new way of thinking, because again, you are breaking free from the pessimism. The new way of thinking is a more of the positive way, more of that happiness and the thing that you deserve it. And then there's that Justice card, and Judgment card. And the Judgment card comes out and says, you know what, you've worked hard for it. You put a lot in, so that is why you're seeing the benefit come to fruition, which is wonderful. Now, interestingly enough, there's an upside down Fool card. And the upside down Fool card said, this is not new. This is not a new thing that we're talking about. This is just a new way of seeing things. Again, you're not coming into like a new site. You're not coming into like a new, I don't know. It's hard to explain in that sense, but what it's saying is that you're not starting on a new journey. You're not starting on something new in that sense. You're just having a different way of thinking about it and a happier way of thinking about it. And so that shifts your way of life to a degree only based on how you react to it. So again, it starts with you. It's the thinking. It's the way in which you act on something. Remember, every time that we hit something, every time that we are involved in something, it's not always what it is. It's how we react to it. And so this is saying there's a change in reaction from now on. It's more of a positive. It's more of a positive influence, a more of a positive way of seeing things and moving forward with things. And so I'm loving that again because you used to be pessimistic and that did not work. You realize it did not work, and that's why this is a better way to go about that because with that Nine of Cups, again, it's that starting off with, okay, let's start from the positive. Is it an obstacle or is it an opportunity? It's time for you to see that as an opportunity and no longer as an obstacle. And then, of course, again, that's that Sun card there right behind it, which is then that followed by the Ace of Swords. So again, go with that new way of thinking. We have another ace, which is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is telling us again with that Ace of Swords, which is a new way of thinking. This is a new way that, based on this new way of thinking, based on this new kind of energy, you're going to see a new way of making money. A new way, more money, more abundance is coming in, and it's not just money. So I don't want to focus solely on that because when I say abundance, I'm talking also happiness. I'm talking peace and tranquility in the house, peace and tranquility in the job. So again, it's like a whole new phase you're going through, and the phase is earned. Again, that's what the Judgment is saying. The phase is earned because again, you've made that shift. If you did not make that shift, that would not have happened. Then we have the Page of Wands. And that Page of Wands is, again, that new energy, which is that youthful energy, that exciting energy, that energy that says, wow, again, I'm really embracing something new. I'm ready to move forward in a new way. And again, that's that youthful way. And surrender to the fact, again, that you've kind of hit against all these other things before. You have to surrender the negative, again, which is why we're talking about here. Surrender that negative energy. Make sure that negative energy is gone. Make sure we're not living in it. Don't dwell in it. Don't live on it. Don't talk about it again. Just look forward and move forward, okay? Let's stop looking in that rearview mirror because that rearview mirror in your car is smaller than your windshield for a reason. Stop looking in the rearview mirror. Continue looking out front and drive that car. Maneuver your life through the rear, through the windshield. Make sure the windshield is where you're looking at things, and that windshield will get you where you need. That's why that's why it's bigger. We also have, I love this, which is that Wheel of Fortune. So again, you're spinning it. You're in control. You're like, okay, again, I am no longer that pessimistic guy. I'm no longer that pessimistic girl. I'm no longer that pessimistic person. I am that person who's saying, you know what? Again, this is an opportunity, not an obstacle. And let me give you an example of that. If you're driving down the road and you have a tire that blows out, and you navigate off to the side of the road, you pull over, you get out, and you're furious. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I lost a tire. And you go around and you're mad, but the tire's there. The tire's messed up, of course, but the frame, the fender is intact. The car is intact. You were safe. Your kids are in the back and they were safe, and yet you're blowing off and you're getting really mad and upset. And then somebody else pulls up behind you. They try to help you, and you're mad at them. Now they're mad, and so you created this negative kind of energy all around you. Let's turn that around. Let's do that. Let's do an opportunity. Thank goodness. So again, get out of the car. The car is blown. The tire is blown. The same scenario. You get out of the car. You walk around. You look over and says, "Thank goodness my car is not damaged. The rim is still fine. It's just the tire. Just the tire. Not a problem." Somebody pulls up and like, "Can I help you replace that?" Then they help you. You're happy. They're happy. Everybody's happy. You create a ripple effect, but more importantly, again, you touch people in a positive way, and then they've touched more. You had a way. You had an opportunity. Was it an obstacle? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Was it an opportunity? Thank goodness we are all safe and healthy. Thank goodness I can continue to my next. And when you get there, who knows? Maybe you were meant to be late, and maybe Spirit stepped in to slow you down just a bit to make sure that you could optimize the visit or the potential, whatever that meeting was going to be. So again, opportunity versus obstacle, and this is again the energy you're getting. Now we're looking at opportunities, and then we have this, I love this Knight of Pentacles, which is that movement toward that happier time, that more abundant time. So again, go with that happier, more abundant feeling, and this is a change for you. This is a Death card, so this is a change for you. It's leaving behind the past, leaving behind that pessimism, that pessimistic person, and moving toward the more happy, opportunity person. And then look at this, the final card is that King of Wands. Again, you're on top of it. You are on top of it, and you are like, you know what? I'm making it. I am living it on my terms. My terms. I love this. Again, this is all about a mindset. This is about a shift in energy with a mindset, and this is about you looking at things differently. Again, no longer the pessimist. Now we're looking at optimism. Okay, I love that. A new way of thinking, which is that Ace of Swords, which leads you to a more beneficial life. And ultimately, again, you're going to ignore all of the hurdles you had in the past, move forward with the change, which is that Death card, and then again moving toward a time of abundance and more, embracing life more, embracing happiness more, doing more, getting out more, and more importantly, being in control of your own environment. This is an amazing read, and I love the fact that the cards popped out the way they did. Now I'm going to give you some more energy to think about, and this is the soulmate, okay? This is your soulmate. When I see the soulmate, this could mean whatever it things mean. Oh my gosh, there's a relationship. No, this is saying that you're coming in alignment. You're lining up with what it is that you were intended to do, how you were intended to hold things and make things happen, which I love. Miracles do happen. Again, this is part of the process. So again, the miracle is that you are blessed, and you see it as blessed, and therefore you pass that blessing along, and then again you manifest it. And during this time, especially with a more positive attitude, you will be manifesting what it is you want for the rest of your life and how you make that happen. And look what's going to happen once you do that. The abundance pops out. So I can't tell you enough. Archangel Michael's with you. He's watching over you, so he's going to help you during these times. Remember, it is time for you to stop, to do an inventory, to make sure that you're living life in a more positive way, that you're seeing things as opportunities instead of obstacles, that you're changing your mindset, and that you're embracing this new way of thinking, and therefore sending that same energy forward to other people as you create that shift. You will be changing not only your life, but you'll be changing many more with everyone you touch from a more positive point of view, because you then make their life positive, and then they send that ripple effect to other people, making their lives positive. With that said, I am thrilled for you. Make sure you follow through, though. Make sure we don't give in to our impulse and do the opposite, which is that pessimism. Let's stay with that anti-pessimism, okay? Let's make sure we don't mess that up, because that's not what was intended this week. Because this is a week of change, a week of development, a week of growth, and a week of moving to a more positive energy that's going to serve you well. Blessings, love, and light from me and the Sonora Mystic Tarot family to you and your family. Additionally, don't forget to check out my new book, The Ultimate Power Within, Unleashing the Magic of Affirmations, available on Amazon. It was the #1 release on the day it was released, and that's exciting. So check it out. I'd appreciate it very much. And don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons as well. I would truly appreciate it. Have a great one.